What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we talk about on this channel is affiliate marketing, making money online, and the different side hustles that you can do. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and we can get right into the video. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is how you can promote your affiliate links for free. So let's get right into the video. So I see so many people that go on Facebook groups promoting their affiliate links, go on different YouTube videos promoting their affiliate links, and basically anywhere where they can post a link, they'll post a link. And where you can post a link, that is actually a good way to actually promote. However, spamming people is not the right way to do it. And when I say spamming people, is when you go on people that have an audience and you start spamming people, spamming links. And by the way, if you do this on YouTube, you will most likely not show up anyways. It will go straight to spam and your comments will only show up for you. So it's not a good idea. And you can do this all over the place. Twitter, everything. I've seen so many people do this, especially on Facebook, because it just seems to be a place where people like to post their links. But there's a way to do it. If you spam people by posting links on other people's content, it's not going to work. However, if you yourself are actually the producer of the content, then people are going to engage with you, because when people see a link that's just posted there, just saying, just go and check my link, it will not work, because people don't know you. It looks like a scam, it looks spammy, it looks like everything that nobody wants to hear about. And especially if you get people, or if you're trying to get people to buy something, then they need to be at least a little bit, you need to be trustworthy in some sort of way. If you just come out and post a link, it just doesn't work. So instead, what you want to do is you want to actually create some content. And I've seen people do this on, like I was saying, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Like, there's so many different ways where you can do that. There's people that are making millions from posting something on Twitter, like a text with, a photo of a text, because it's limited to a few characters, and some people are making millions just doing that. But you don't want to do that all over the place. You want to start with one and actually make it work. For me, the best way, in my opinion, where I first started seeing some real success, I had made some sales before that, but the real success that I saw was by posting on TikTok. And I didn't want to go on TikTok at first, because it sounded like it was young kids dancing. But instead, if you actually go into TikTok and you start realizing then that there are a few businesses that are run on TikTok, and there's people that are making 6 or 7 figures just using TikTok. So that, in my opinion, if you've never made a sale before, is the best way, because it's going to get you the belief that you can actually do it. Because at first, when you first start, you can't actually have that belief, because you want to believe that you're going to make a sale. But once you do make that very first sale, then you're actually going to see that it's possible. You are able to actually do it. So the fastest way that you can do it is the best way. And in my opinion, the fastest way that you're going to do it is on TikTok. Now, is it the best long-term strategy? Probably not, because we never know where TikTok is going. We know it's quite young. We never know how it's going to end up. But for the very first part, it is going to be the best way. Now, you will need a sales funnel, because, this is all about how to actually get some sales. But you actually have to have a product that pays you enough. That's one part. And you also have to have a sales funnel, because when people are going to click on your link, whether it's on TikTok or somewhere else, if they end up on whatever you're trying to promote, maybe it's going to be a course, maybe it's going to be a software, people are going to click on that, and then they might leave for some reason. Maybe they just want to think about it some more, maybe it's not the right time, something like that. So they leave, and then you're done. You're never making that sale, it's over. People are not even going to find you anymore. So that's a very bad strategy to do. Instead, if you have a sales funnel, the very first page, people are going to enter the email. So when people enter the email, that means that they put their hands up and said, yes, I am interested in that product, whatever you're trying to sell. So if they do that, if they enter their name and email, that means that they're a potential customer. Maybe they don't have any money to spend, so they're not going to buy or something like that, but at least they're interested in what you're trying to say or what you're promoting. So then you have their emails. On the next page of that sales funnel, you're going to explain more about the benefits of the product. Maybe it's going to help people make some money online. Maybe it's going to help people, quit their jobs or get the freedom that they actually want and deserve. Or maybe it's going to be something completely different. Maybe it's going to get them to be healthier in some sort of way, or, it's going to help them be better at dating, something like that. No matter what the product is, you're going to explain the benefits of the product. There's no need to talk about the product because, as I always say, people aren't actually buying a product. Instead, they're buying a solution. They're buying an outcome. So if people want to buy a video camera, they're not buying the video camera. They're buying the ability to actually be able to film some videos. That's just an example, but most things are that way. So you're not selling the product, you're selling the outcome. So this, put some testimonials. These people actually have had, made some money online, something like that. That's a very good way to get started with and actually show people what is possible. Show the people that actually have went through that program, have used that software, and the results that they had. And if they don't have any results, then it's probably not a good product to promote. But most companies will have some testimonials on whatever they're trying to sell. So you're trying to do that, you're explaining that, you're talking about yourself as well, how you ended up on there or something like that, what's your name, where you live, some things about your personal life, just talk about yourself basically. And then you have a video explaining that as well. It doesn't have to be a very long video, it could be 2 to 3 minutes long, just explaining a little bit about yourself and explaining that on the next page they're going to see somebody else. It's not going to be you anymore, it's going to be somebody else that is an expert in that field. And if the company that you're an affiliate for doesn't have that, doesn't have an expert that's going to talk about the product, then again, it's probably not a very good product to promote because it probably won't convert. So you want to have a product that actually converts. So when they click on next, then they're going to end up on that. That's the expert, that's the person that's going to explain more, that has some sort of success in whatever they're trying to promote. So maybe if it's making money online, you better have someone that is actually good at making money online, that has made at least 6 figures, if not 7 or 8 figures. In my case, the product that I'm promoting, it's 8 figures. Or 9 figures, I think. Or you can have some, for example, if it's something to be fit, it better be somebody that's fit. If it's something to, whatever they're trying to do, they better be good at that stuff. You don't necessarily have to be the best, but that person that actually is selling the product has to be good. So that was, not that quick, but I had to talk about that. That a sales funnel is, extremely important. Now, keep in mind that most people will go through that sales funnel and not actually end up purchasing it the first time round. So instead, what you want to do is remember at the beginning, you got their emails. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to send them some emails, because you have to remind them, one, that, they signed up, they probably are interested in that product, and 2, what are they on about, and 3, what are their concerns. You'll probably hear about some concerns because on that first email, maybe some people are going to reply. You have to encourage people to reply to you. But also, once people reply to you and you get some feedback, maybe that's something that you can address in some further emails. Now, people will need to see the product an average of 7 times before they actually purchase the product. So you want to make sure that you have at least 7 emails so that people go through, and at the end you don't have to have a strong call to action saying buy this, but instead just tell people that they would probably be interested in that. So if they're interested, they can click on that link, and then you send them straight to the sales page, not make them go through that sales funnel again because they just saw it. So just go to the sales page, and then eventually some people will buy. And as soon as some people enter the emails or something, you're going to be very happy because you're actually getting some feedback that people are actually interested, even before you make that first commission, that first sale. So that was a quick sales funnel story that I had to tell you, because the money isn't the email list. So you really want to make sure that you build an email list. This is going to be the way that you're going to make money. The way that you're making money is by sending emails to the people that are interested. So the first part is actually posting your links. So that I would highly advise TikTok. If you start making some sales, then you can branch out to some other things like YouTube, for example. I think YouTube is a great platform, but it's a long-term strategy. You won't get sales within like a month or something like that. It will take you a little bit of time. Pinterest is the same thing. Blogging is the same thing. All of these different platforms are good. And in my opinion, YouTube is the best out of all of these, because you share your story, you share your face, people hear you speak, and plus you can get monetized. So that's another bonus. But on TikTok, it's going to be able to like pick up really, really fast, and you can get to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 followers quite fast. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. TikTok, in my opinion, is the best way to actually get off started and start actually make it work. So when you create content on TikTok, you really want to make sure that you have a strong hook at the beginning, meaning that it's going to stop the people from scrolling. People are going to be inclined to stop the scroll. People are just scrolling down. You want that to stop. So how to make $10,000 a month without showing your face, something like that. That can be, a good headline. And then once people stop from scrolling because they saw that, then you want to have your story in the middle. So a story can be something very simple. You don't have to create products. You don't have to deal with customers. You don't have to do all that stuff. That can be the middle part of your story. Or this is how you make $10,000 a month. Then you show them a simple strategy of going from point A to point B. Now, obviously, it's not going to be as detailed as I'm doing in this video, but it's something that can be very important for people to understand that you know something of what you're talking about. But people are not just going to do that. You're going to tell them that if they want to learn more, they can go to the link in your bio. So that's something that's very interesting. Then, obviously, as I said, you want to tell them to check the link in your bio, or say check it out here, because TikTok does not like people saying to click the link in your bio. So you just say click here, and that's your call to action. You can say follow for more, something like that. That will keep people engaged. And that's the way that TikTok works. Once you get to those 1,000 followers, you can post. This, in my opinion, is the best way to actually do that. Instead of spamming people and not getting results, this is the best way to actually get started and start to have the belief in yourself that you can do it. And once you do that, you can branch out to some other things and, start actually making some money. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you check out, I have a full playlist on affiliate marketing, and that is the best way to support me, is to watch the videos as long as possible. So make sure you do that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.